The government has recently made an announcement that they are going to reduce the number of migrant workers in Canada. However, a large number of workers in Canada hold open work permits or have work permits that are under the International Mobility Program, which are employer-specific work permits that are exempt from the LMIA. So far, the government has not made any announcements to reduce work permits issued under these programs. Instead, the government has so far concentrated on restrictions on LMIAs. Here are some of the policies that they've said that they are going to implement on May 1st. LMIAs will only be effective for 6 months instead of 1 year. That means you would have to apply for the work permits within 6 months of receiving the LMIA. Secondly, employers applying for LMIAs under the low-wage category will have a cap of 20% instead of 30% in their workforce, with the exception of the construction and healthcare sectors. And finally, employers will need to try to recruit those who have open work permits in Canada along with Canadians and permanent residents before you can apply for the LMIA. You know, the dramatic increase in temporary residents in Canada in the last few years is not due to these slight relaxation of LMIA requirements that were in place in the last couple of years. And these recent changes are not going to make much of a dent in the numbers. These changes are just going to make it much more inconvenient for employers who are applying for LMIAs, but they're still going to be doable. It will be also very important for employers to understand their other options in hiring international workers, whether it's looking at other options for work permits or how to get them permanent resident status.